in through your nose and exhale. And on the next exhale, just let go. Let go of any need to constrain or to keep yourself in a certain level of poise, and just allow yourself to just be feeling to all of the feelings that come up, all of the sensations from the crown of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Give your body a nice stretch. Inhale and exhale. Draw your attention to your heart space. Just as you would see the sun on those semi-cloudy days right before the sun is going down, how you can see glimpses of the sun's rays as it pierces down through the sky onto the surface below. Embrace the sensation around your heart and feel it burst and emanate out to other parts of you in the same way that you would feel the heat from the rays of the sun. Energy is us. It's everything about us, from our thoughts to our speech, memory, action, movement, everything in constant state of motion. We have an innate ability to tune in to those subtle frequencies. Feel into your heart. It may help to put your hand over your heart space, feeling the breath from the inside out, noticing the bit of warmness that's over your heart space. Amplify that. Feel it as it beams from the outer portion of your hand on into your interior to the actual heart space itself, and as it beams out towards your back. Releasing with every exhale, just breathing. A lot of times we can experience any number of feelings from any given point in time. Some feel marvelously refreshing and invigorating, while others feel not so good. In our natural response, we repel and push against those things that don't really feel well. Welcome in and seeking to hold on to those things that feel really good, that we want to hold on to forever. Nothing is ever the same. Energy is constantly in motion. The world around us is constantly in motion from one moment to the next. What we feel in this instant was present, was noticeable in our awareness, is something that will never, ever again repeat itself. From one moment to the next ushers in a new opportunity to experience life, to feel, to love, to heal, and to do all the things that we're able to do through our senses. As you feel into your heart space, as you breathe, notice what feelings, what sensations, which emotions rise to the top. Letting go of any notion that you have to figure out its origin or trace it back to a singular point in time in which it initially started. Just allow yourself to fully feel it. The good, the bad, the indifferent, however you may classify it, just allow yourself to feel. Breathing through it. The tension, any strain, and even any joy that comes about. Allow it to exist. Allow yourself to feel. releasing any amount of judgment of what you should or should not be feeling or doing or thinking. Allow it to be well with yourself. Knowing that you are here in this journey called life to experience and to experience the world of contrast, taking notice of the things that we like, that you like, and the things that you don't like. And as you experience one moment to the next, allow yourself to be present with a beginner's mind, a mind that is not full of impressions from days of old or past experiences, but a mind that is open and receptive to experience each moment for the possibilities that exist. Not repeating the past or looking at it from a skewed or a clouded perspective, but being open and available to experience the good. Allowing yourself to peel back the mask and the covers that we often wear out of a tool of protection, to protect our heart, to protect the innermost parts of us that we hold so dear and so sacred. Just simply allow yourself to be unedited, unfiltered, allowing yourself to be in your purest form. Knowing that as you are in each and every moment is exactly where you need to be. There is no right, there is no wrong, just our perception. You can release or ease your hand, resting your hands in your lap. Feel into the intention of today's practice. I am open to just be. I am open to just be. From the crown of your head, feel a breath as it enters in through your lungs, traveling up. As it travels up your sinuses, up into your head space, it can give the feeling and sensation as if the very air that you inhale to infuse your body with what you need is also flowing in through your head. Notice any tension within your forehead, nose, cheeks, jawline. Easefully release it by letting go. Noticing how it feels, being available for each and every experience, each and every sensation, experiencing it for what it brings, approaching it with the curiosity of a child. Journey for a moment to see a baby that's but a few months old, unfiltered, unconditioned, on all the things that we tend to do that may put a constraint on the curiosity of a child. All out of loving effort, but just see a baby in their purest form, a baby of just a few months. Tune into your memory of just gazing into a child's loving eyes. noticing the connection that instantly takes place, the trust as you hold them, as you feed them, and as the moment presents itself, the moment that there is a laugh or a chuckle or a look of curiosity that goes beyond the task at hand, looking in all direction, a curiosity that is filled with being amazed at all the wonders that surround it. From the clock on the wall to the noises on the TV to the different shapes and sounds and all the things that are so commonplace for us, but present as a new discovery for this child. If for no reason at all, but you locking eyes for a moment, there's a sense of laughter. There's a sense of innocence, a joyful expectancy of what the next moment brings. Take yourself back to the space and time as you're feeling it within your head and approach each and every feeling as we travel throughout the body. Feel into in each and every space that same sort of childlike imagination and curiosity of what lies around the corner. Not from the perspective of all the things that may have played out in the past, but from a space of a joyful expectancy of what's around the corner. Ease any tension that may be with surrounding your head, from your eyelids, your frown, your brow line, cheek and facial muscles, all the way down to your jawline. As you inhale within the breath, relax and ease a sense of relaxation around your face. Much like a scanner that scans the whole body in its entirety, bring your awareness to the tip of the chin, feeling the sensation from that tip all the way back to your neck, almost in an encircling type of area. And scan down from that point down to your clavicle, noticing and feeling into the breath, noticing and feeling that there's something taking place, there's movement, that beyond the feeling of stillness, as you sit in your seat, there's a palpable sensation that there's movement and flow of something beyond what you can comprehend with the conscious mind that is taking place. Feel into any preset tension that may be present. Relax it as you exhale. Traveling down from that clavicle point at the base of your neck, feel into the frontal portion around by your clavicles, that frontal parts of your chest, around right below the clavicle area. Feeling into that area onto the tips of your shoulders, encompassing around to your back. From within out, noticing any subtleties of movement with the flow of air and energy. Exhale, releasing. Greeting each new moment with an open curiosity of what feeling is going to present itself next. With the knowing that anything that may not feel comfortable, you can breathe into it. And you can feel into that space of ease and invite in that intention for that particular space. There is no right or wrong. So, from the tips of your shoulders, from the frontal parts, invite that scanner to scan down a little further to the base of your breast and circling around to your back and that upper portion of your arms that stop around approximately around your elbow on both sides, almost as a cross section. You feel it from back to front, front to back. As you inhale, feeling the expanse that goes beyond just the center of the entry point of the air, but it fans out like a ray. You inhale and you feel it centrally, but it goes out into the peripheral portion of your lungs, into both of those lobes. So breathe. Exhale, feeling the subtle movement, the gentle ease and subtlety of your shoulders as they bend with the flow of the breath, all to return to the initial resting place. Feeling into all the sensations, allowing yourself to feel without repelling or resisting. It is well, however you feel, it is well. Traveling down from that right underneath your breast, all the way down to your belly button, front to back, back to front. And then this frontal portion of your torso. As you inhale, feel the breath almost as it's going directly, as if it's bypassing your lungs and going directly into your abdomen. Notice if there is any natural distension or just feeling sensation in the area. And how just by having eyes closed and using your intuitive senses of feeling, how all of the structures that you are noticeably feel are present can almost dissipate into the ethers as you feel. Notice how even with the breath, that the sensations aren't just in one localized position, how it's felt universally around that area, from back to front to back. May even be pronounced within your back. Ease any tension. If you may be holding in your stomach or protruding it out, and allow it to go within its natural state, going with the flow of life as it infuses in through you. And now from the peak of your belly button or your navel, go right on down to your sits bones to the very top of your thigh. And as you breathe, feel the breath and feel it infuse down into your sits area, which is so affectionately known as your first or root chakra, which is directly at the center point of our seat. Feel how it feels to take that nice deep breath. You may feel the movement of your lungs, of your upper chest, on down to the abdomen, and noticing how wherever you direct your attention, how that particular area is amplified. Sensations coming to life. Feeling in and noticing how the flow of the breath and kind of that feeling sensation, you can almost feel as if it takes that path along the spine. From that front to the back, that you can feel the air as it almost goes down with the curvature into your spine, all the way down to that center point of your root chakra, which is the base of your seat, this very center of how you're sitting on your seat. Feel. There's no right or wrong answer. Whatever presents itself is exactly what you need in this moment. Trust that the body and your imagination knows exactly how to root you into your body. Feeling in from that sits area on up to that upper part of thigh, moving down in a scanning fashion from both thighs all the way down to the top of the knee. As you breathe, the feeling of the air flowing may not be as prominent now that you're in the periphery area of your legs, but feeling into how your thighs feel in contact with your seat, the sides, the upper portion. And notice how, even though you may not be able to directly feel the connection between the breath in this area, how you can feel from the inside out. There may be a feeling of warmth in both legs, feeling the sensation of the nerve endings and the blood flow within that area. From the tips of your knees, the very peak of your knees, all the way down to your ankle. As you breathe, just feel into that scanning sensation. That attention is being paid inch by inch from the boniness of your knees on down further and further, encompassing and encircling the calves, going into your shins and your lower legs, all the way down to your ankles. Now, from the peak of your ankles, from your ankles all the way down from the soles of your feet, scanning down from your ankle portion to the tops of your feet, encompassing both feet, going down slowly, 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 all the way down to the tips of your big toe. You may feel a rush of blood, a sensation, a bunch of pricklies, just aliveness from the nerve endings, as well as a warming sensation of the flow that's ever present as the blood flows through your heart on down to the far reaches of your toes and bringing back the blood that needs more oxygen, bringing that back up. You may feel that flow is all that's happening in your feet. It just may feel like a sensation of things going on in that area. And now we've reached your feet in a quick scan, starting from the tips of your toes, going from your foot, encompassing the soles all the way from your ankles up to your calves, shin, knees, thighs, sits area, up the spine and abdomen, chest, breast, neck, clavicle, arms, neck, and head, all the way up to the crown of your head. Breathe in, exhale, feel. From the whole of all you are, feel relaxing, releasing any tension, feeling into what you need in this moment. Worry is often the focusing and the directing of our attention to something that is yet to be, something that in each very moment lives as a potential in our imagination. Our thoughts create our reality. And still the things that we fear most have a more increased likelihood of coming to pass the more that we focus our attention on them. So as you feel within the whole of your body, release any connection or drawing or urging to judge it, or to fall into the trap of what you should be feeling or shouldn't be feeling, or even to go into that space of comparison. You are unique, individualized expression. There is none other quite like you. We all have similarities and may vibrate along the same frequencies and have things in common with others, but no one can quite do you the way you do you. Allow curiosity to be your guide. releasing those things of the past that may live in our memories and feel as if they're an endless reel played on repeat of the things that may have displeased us or been unpleasant experiences. And invite in the curiosity, a childlike curiosity of what lies around the corner. That you may not know what it looks like, you may not know how it's going to pan out, but that something wonderful is happening. Our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts, the thoughts we hold and foster and nurture today, help to shape the blueprint of our future for tomorrow. Everything's working together for my good. Beyond just the intellectual part of that, of feeling and knowing that that's something nice to hold, but just enable yourself to feel it, not just in your mind's eye, but feel it, embody it through your body. That no matter what physical evidence may show, and physical evidence is just a manifestation of our prior thinking, our prior thoughts. So feel and embody the feeling that everything's working together for my good. Beyond appearances, beyond what physically appears fixed and solid and immovable. Everything's working together for my good. Through our conscious mind, we can intellectualize, we can analyze, we can think, we can even plan. But the mind in which we do our thinking is not configured or wired in a way that'll let us know how things are going to work out. Our job is to feel and to think and to be open for guidance, filling into those things we want to experience into physical form, shifting our mind away from worry, releasing conditioning and the things that may have previously served us at the time, trusting in the universal intelligence that is always working for our betterment, for our good, that everything is working together for our good. And not just a mantra, but an embodied belief. Everything is working together for my good. Beyond appearances, beyond perceptions, and beyond what it may look like. All by having a beginner's mind, the childlike curiosity to what wonders lie ahead for you. One moment to the next. Childlike curiosity, beginner's mind. In the next few seconds, you're going to hear a set of chimes that's going to support you to go deeper into practice. After which, you'll go into practice. And after a bit, you'll be guided to come out as you sit, feel into the stillness. Feeling into the breath, allow yourself to get lost within the space where there is no time. Relaxing, reconnecting, and being still. Should your attention drift at any point in time, just bring it back lovingly, releasing any judgment and having an open curiosity for the wonders that lie ahead, that go beyond anything that you possibly could have imagined for yourself. It's so much better. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. Do a nice scan from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your big toes. Breathing, feeling, noticing all the feels. There is no right or wrong. Your thoughts create reality. Allowing yourself to just feel what you're feeling, giving yourself permission, releasing any judgment, and approaching each moment with an open expectancy for the very, very best. Beyond the idea or the notion that it's something good to do, truly allowing yourself to embody that and to feel it, making it a core belief that beyond the outward appearances of how things may seem, that everything is working together for your good. Everything is working together for your good. The past is the past, and the future is what you make it from the thoughts that you think today. Everything is working together for your good. I am grateful for you being in community, and I would like for you to also take a moment to show some gratitude and appreciation for yourself. You are amazing. You're doing a great job. Keep on going. Keep on growing. You're growing and glowing in ways that you may not be able to see because you're in the day to day, but your mind, body, and spirit all thank you and appreciate you for delving in and being committed to the practice. Float your eyes open and welcome back. I know you're probably ready to get some rest.
Of course, I'm going to hit the shower and then dive into my bed.
Yes, have a nice rest. And I won't be on Wednesday because I have a conflict, but I'll see you on Monday.
Okay. So
Okay.
you won't be on Wednesday.
I won't be on Wednesday. I'll send
Okay.
an email out though.
So enjoy.
You too. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Good. Bye.